And the Astros are third in the division. 14.
From the home of the Rangers, we're at Globe Life Field in Arlington. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game series between the New York Yankees and the Texas Rangers. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next.
Your 2022 Texas Rangers.
Colby Allard is on the mound for Game 2. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA. That's a little bloated right now. Better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Looking up is the center fielder. Still going back. That one is gone. What a way to lead off a ball game. So it's a solo home run here leading off the ball game. 38th home run of the season for him as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
This guy has some pop in that leadoff spot. You have to be a little bit more careful than that. Threw him a first pitch strike, and he hit it over the wall.
At the plate now, number 11.
The second base.
As he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. And fellas, you take a look at this Rangers team entering play here tonight. They come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, this team has definitely been struggling recently, and then you get a look up right now and you're going to face the ace. Somebody has to step up for this team. I'll tell you what, if they're able to score a few early runs off him and put him on the defensive, this could be a huge momentum swing for this team.
Batting third.
With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, I really believe this offense really needs their cleanup hitter to find his form. Over the last 10 games, he's only hit 1 home run, and as a guy that hits in the middle order, they're expecting a lot more from him than just 1 bomb. The power just hasn't been there over this stretch.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Back goes Calhoun. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Batting fourth, the left fielder, Jose Canseco. And
now in the box, Jose Canseco. Lifetime versus this arm. He's 2 for 3. Now here's the first offering. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Ball. 2 out, nobody on. Weak grounder back to the mound. Scooped up. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. The Yankees do get one on the solo homer. On to the bottom of the... Kenny Rogers will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Their ball club is going to have to keep a close eye on this one. This guy's nearing 200 innings on the season, and that's a lot of innings. A guy that takes the ball every 5 days. I'm sure they're going to watch to see if there are any signs of him tiring early in this one.
Into the box, Richie Ashburn. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Watches a fastball right there for strike one. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty V. And you know one thing you don't want to do here, D-Row, you've been on some good teams, not to lose focus at this point of the year, to keep the big picture inside, because there is a postseason lurking, and it's so easy to get ahead of yourselves and not schedule serious.
I think the nice thing for this team is that they won the division. They will, for whatever happens, get a 5-game series. It's not that one-game wild card, win or go home. This team can prepare themselves to battle and try and win 3 out of 5.
A moment now in Arlington to have a look at the Rangers starting lineup. What's your take as they try to get back to their winning ways, D-Row?
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter's yard, but that could sometimes work against them. I'm interested to see what lineup stays within themselves and executes and manufactures to get this W.
Ball and 2 strikes to the Rangers shortstop.
I know he stole a strike right there, but he wants to get that curveball down or he's going to get hurt.
And that misses 2-2. Hit hard on the ground to short. And into left field for a 1-out hit.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues, middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
Stepping in now, Albert Pujols, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Woody Keller.
You know, D-Row, Woody Keller's a good umpire, but at times the consistency kind of wavers a little bit. I'm not sure if you'd say he's a low ball umpire or a high ball umpire. Sometimes his zone changes from game to game.
Yeah, he can be a little inconsistent.
And hold on there. That's not going to get him in there with the stolen base.
Batting fourth, the third baseman, Eddie Matthews.
Striding in is Eddie Matthews. A base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. First pitch of the AB on its way. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes.
And we'll just leave it there as they make the play to end the inning. 1 left for Texas. It remains 1-0. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring forth the power-speed combination, Ricky Henderson. Now the first pitch. Allard has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that.
In this day and age of smaller ballparks, the ball's lively, the bats are harder. This guy does a great job of keeping the ball in the ballpark. And one of the keys, he's not predictable. He'll throw his off-speed pitches behind an account. He's really difficult to sit on just one pitch.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
It's a fine line from working down in the zone on 2-2 and bouncing one in there that basically stands no chance at getting swung at. Right there, he basically spiked that one right into the dirt, and now he has to find the zone on a 3-2 pitch.
High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
Batting six, the first baseman.
So here's how the Rangers are positioned defensively.
Fielder.
And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
264 is average entering play, 17 home runs, and 62 driven in. The 1-0.
Yeah. Ball, too high.
Yankees lead this 1-0 here in inning number 2. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Here's the center fielder. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Batting 7, the right fielder, Tim Raines.
Now to bat, Tim Raines. He carries the 8th best average in the American League entering play.
Guy does a lot of different things in the ball field. Not only has this guy been a hit machine all year, but he also leads the league in runs scored right now. So you have to give credit to the guys behind him who are driving him in as he's been getting on all season long. Got to be careful with this guy here. He can really handle the bat. Even though they're 2 outs, he might try to drop one down for a base hit.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Really tied him up on that one.
Yikes, he kind of looked clueless on that swing right there, man. If I'm pitching, I'm going right back to that same pitch.
Got him swinging, and that's the 3rd out. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They played an inning and a half. 1-0. Now at the plate, Willie Calhoun.
Leading off
He's set
for
to
the
lead off
Rangers,
the home half of the
left
second.
fielder, Willie Calhoun.
First delivery to him. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Got to pitch to the ballpark's dimensions right here. Love the execution of that pitch down in the zone. Got to keep the ball in the yard.
I think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days.
Batting
Looking
6.
back at his last start,
The catcher,
he racked up 9
Gary
Ks, and now he's looking like he can put up similar numbers in this one.
And the Hall of Fame catcher Gary Carter hits next. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. The numbers coming in. He's at 255, 16 homers, 57 runs batted in. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a little tapper. Rogers, a native of Georgia. This is his 2nd year as a major leaguer.
Yeah, Matty, you ain't kidding right there. 10 years, we refer to that in the biz as hitting full pension.
Count remains at 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Trying to avoid becoming the third strikeout victim of the inning here. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. And right into the shift. Reined in. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag.
And as a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is more painful than having to get extra outs in an inning. That should have been out number 3 there. Instead, he has to refocus and get back to work.
In now, Vladimir Guerrero, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball one. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there. Going right after one of the better hitters on this team. Not afraid to execute.
No contact there, and it's 1 and 2. Crone, the runner at first with 2 gone. And he fouls this one off. Now another 1-2.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
Rangers leave 1. They trail this one 1-0. The next batter is Alfonso Soriano, and he's carrying a batting average of just over 300, so clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1.
Great execution of that changeup right there. Great arm action. Batter was totally out front on that one.
Behind 0-2 now. Pitch on the way. And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And now a pitch on the way. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. Gone to lead off the inning. So it's a solo shot to dead center, the 448th of his career. And this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
Well, in just a little more than 2 innings of work, he's given up 2 homers. Could be just one of those games for him. We'll see how much rope they give him. It's definitely getting shorter at the moment.
At the plate, Jorge Posada.
The catcher.
As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there, it's strike 1. 281 the average entering play. 23 homers and 74 RBIs. And Posada can't make contact with that. He's behind 2 strikes.
When a hitter is showing he's unable to resist those inside pitches, you just might as well keep going in there and hope he keeps chasing. Those weren't strikes, but he wanted to hit them anyway.
Hit out towards second. He's right there. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. And with 1 away, we show you a look at where these guys sit in the current division race, and basically they're left with no hope. Next, it'll be Derek Jeter. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning.
Well, Matty, we know he's got the timing on the fastball locked in. That's what he got a hold of on that home run in the previous at-bat. You do not come off the heater. Have to be leery of the off-speed, but stay on the fastball. He's got to throw it again.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2.
Tried to backdoor him and lock him up with a curveball right there. Pretty good pitch, but he didn't quite get it to come back all the way to the corner. That's tough to do for most guys.
This one's down to third. And there are 2 away now.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Next up is number 11. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the AB now. 2 out, nobody on. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. There's the big breaking ball, and it's by him for a strike.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. We played 2.5. It's now 2-0 New York. Bottom of the third now, and that means Nick Solak will dig in.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
First pitch misses here to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 9 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on.
Into the box now, Richie Ashburn, as he drives a liner to right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Yeah, they've been stymied so far in this one. But they've strung together a couple hits and are poised to finally break through. A base hit to the outfield, and we've got the makings of something special working here.
Here comes Jimmy Rollins as he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Popped him up. Fielder in foul ground, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Great scoring opportunity miss right there. You talk about frustration. Popping it up with 2 runners in scoring position. He'd like to get that one back.
Striding in is Albert Pujols, trying here to plate the tying run from second. the stretch. Here's the pitch as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one.
This is a situation where you have to step out of the box and tell yourself, my job is to get the runner in from third. It'd be nice to gap one and get them both in, but you want to take a little pressure off you offensively and just focus on being productive.
Here's the 1-1 delivery.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
Now a half swing, but it's strike three anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number two.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the fourth time he struck out, and we're only in the second game of this series.
To the plate now, Eddie Matthews, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. And he's got an opportunity to drive in a pair, perhaps even it up here in the early going. Oh, 0-1 count. Here it is. And it's 1-1.
There is a base open here, so the option to work around it is there if they want to go that route.
Solak at third. Ashburn at second with two gone. Outside, 2-1. The set and the 2-1. Now a swing and little pop up here right behind home plate. Posada is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Rangers leave a pair. They're still down. It's 2-0. So here is Bernie Williams. He flew out in his last AB.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Williams is simply an all-around great defensive outfielder. Not only does he have great range and great hands, he's also got a plus arm, one that base runners and base coaches certainly have to be mindful of.
Absolutely. When you are in the meeting room preparing for this guy, it is the first thing that jumps off the page. Do not take the extra base.
Up next for the Yankees, the left fielder.
Next, it'll be Jose Canseco, grounded out in his last at-bat. Now the first pitch. Looked like that one tied him up a bit, a swing and a miss.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Up next for the Yankees, the designated hitter, Ricky Henderson.
Now to the plate, here is Ricky Henderson. Flew out last time up. First pitch on the way. Hit down the third baseline. Over to first, and that retires the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They're up 2-0. So stepping in is Willie Calhoun. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The left fielder, Willie Calhoun.
Here's the first pitch to him. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And another foul ball. Here's another 1-2. And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. Canseco is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out.
Now batting.
So not quite enough to get the ball out of the ballpark here, and that's been a common theme as power has been in short supply. We'll take a look at the teams with the fewest home runs this season. And as you see, they're 2 away from the bottom spot in that category. 13th best, if you will, in the AL. First delivery to him. Gary Carter comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch strike to.
Sign from Posada, now the 1-1. Slow roller down the third baseline. Fielded cleanly. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Up next for the Rangers, the designated hitter, C.J. Crone.
So that'll bring up C.J. Crone. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. They trail it here 2-0. Digging in will be Cecil Fielder.
The first baseman.
Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is.
Fielder.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Hit high and deep to left field. Back goes Calhoun. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The right fielder.
Now at the plate is Tim Raines. Struck out in his last trip to the plate. First pitch on its way.
Ball. 1 ball, no strike.
Wisely lays off the cut fastball there. It's 2-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Now the payoff pitch home. Scorched to third. Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. A hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 8 games. Now, man, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games, now you're like, all right, I got a nice little hitting streak going.
And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. So now to the plate, Alfonso Soriano. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Down in order go the Yankees as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with the Rangers manager during the inning break about the team's offensive production to this point. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Stepping in once again is Vladimir Guerrero. Leads off in the bottom of the fifth as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, no doubt about it. You can tell in between innings, the veterans in that dugout going up and down the line, trying to keep this lineup from getting super frustrated. They just have to find a way to piece it together. Maybe pass the baton, get some wheels in motion, maybe get aggressive on the base paths if they can get somebody on.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Smoke toward the hole, and that is through into right field for a single.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8, 9 hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing with that.
That's a strike to throw down. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
Well, the difference between a caught stealing and a stolen base is often pretty small, and that was a really good example. If that throw didn't make the fielder reach across his body a little bit, I think he could have been out.
Yeah, Dan, the throw wasn't all that bad, but it did end up a little more on the third base side of the bag, and that may have been the difference. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Guerrero leads off second with nobody out. Right down the chute that time, 1-2.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Out in front here as this one scorched foul to the left.
Can we be honest here? That was a terrible pitch. That was right over the heart of the plate. 2 strikes on the guy. He is lucky he's getting this pitch back.
Scooped up, and there's one down now.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Standing in now, Richie Ashburn. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. And that one yanked just foul. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. Hit softly on the ground to first. Right to him. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the second out, but meanwhile the run is in to score.
A simple ground ball to the infield, but the run does come home from third, and they cut their deficit to only 1 run.
First pitch on its way. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
2 out, nobody on. And that misses 1-1. A bouncer to the left side. He's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So it's 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 5 innings complete. The Yankees lead it 2-1. Digging in now for the Yankees, Jorge Posada. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning. First delivery to him.
Ball.
Low and away as he misses again, 2-0.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
The count now at 2-1. Into the windup and the pitch. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball, 2-2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Swung on and missed by Posada, who's down on strikes.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
First pitch of the AB now. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Calhoun looks up, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a solo shot down the line in left, his second of the game, and it gives the Yankees a 3-1 lead.
Yeah, I can remember when leadoff hitters were these little speedy guys who would try to leg out little numbers or draw walks. Well, that time has passed, and guys like this, with pop at the plate, can sometimes go deep as well as anybody in the lineup.
Stepping in now, number 11. And it's fouled away. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The windup and the 0-1. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
2-1.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Here now the 2-2. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
And that's through for a hit.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
From the belt, kicks and deals.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base, almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
The 1-1 takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Williams leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Yanks able to add on 1 more via the solo home run. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead. It's now 3-1 Yanks. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Albert Pujols.
First baseman, Albert Pujols.
Now the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1. Left side. a good throw gets him one gone.
Now batting, the third baseman, Eddie Matthews.
So next to hit is Eddie Matthews. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Fouled off. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. A leap at the wall, but forget it, it's gone. A home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center. 32 now for the season. And the Rangers have come back to cut this to a 3-2 ball game now.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
And here's the former prize Dodger prospect Willie Calhoun. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. And the pitch. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Williams is there, 2 gone.
The catcher, number 8, Gary Carter.
Up next for the Rangers, Gary Carter. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First offering. As he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike 1.
You could just see this guy out on the mound right here. Just the body language. He knows he's on top of his game. Executing a nasty slider down the way right there, giving this offense no chance.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Count even to the kid. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Carter.
Woo-wee! That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Curveball, and he buckled him, but it's full 3-2.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Grounded down the third baseline. The 3-2 one more time. Fouled away. Another one sent foul. The next 3-2. Freezes him. A strikeout looking. Rangers pick up a run here on the solo home run. The 5, 6, and 7 hitters to start the 7th. It's the Yankees 3 and the Rangers 2. Joely Rodriguez will come on to make his 40th appearance this season.
Number 57, Joely.
7th inning ready to roll and digging in.
Leading off the designated hitter, Ricky Henderson.
Here's the first pitch to him. Comes set with the 0-1. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in. Jam. Sandwich.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
In now, Cecil Fielder. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Nothing in one count. Here it comes.
Ball down.
Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a one-out hit.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Into the box now, Tim Raines hit hard back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. Long throw to third, and he's safe.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. Alfonso Soriano will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. Here's the first pitch to him, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Jorge Posada stands in as he looks at ball 1 here.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
The set and the 1-1. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him up completely, so I think he's trying to do a little bit too much right now.
Ashburn is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out, so a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Yanks strand a pair. They're up 3-2. Last half of the 7th here, and standing in is the DH, C.J. Cron.
The designated hitter, C.J. Cron.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in these ABs. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced so far.
A ball and 2 strikes.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Still even at 2-2. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but
Now batting, the right fielder, Vladimir.
Here comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight.
Your attention, please.
So as he leads with the bases empty, he stands to be the winning pitcher here tonight if the bullpen can hold up the one-run lead. First delivery to him. Vladimir Guerrero is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
You got to love guys auto taking you 0-0 if you're on the mound. You could steal that first strike and now you go to work just picking apart the corners.
And a big swing and miss, and Vlad not holding back there, falls behind 0-2.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Oh, here's a shot out to right center. He takes the turn and heads for second. And there's your tying run at second base with a one-out double.
The batter number 50.
He obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
That'll bring in Nick Solak as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Guerrero, the runner at second with one away. Just a bit late and he's fallen behind 0-2. And he fouls this one off. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. Lays off 2-2 now.
Playing 2 balls, 2 strikes.
To the left side, but it's well foul. Another 2-2 offering. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. Do you think it?
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. Fine work there out of the Yankee bullpen. 8th inning coming up. It's the Yankees 3 and the Rangers 2. Jose Leclerc has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 25.
Derek Jeter stands in looking for home run number 3 right here as you see what he's done so far in this one. First offering on its way. Oh, and he turns another one around here. And his fine ball game will continue. Give him another home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. His 3rd home run of the ball game. And it'll give the Yankees a 4-2 lead.
Well, you have a great night in hockey. You score 3 goals, and that's a hat trick. But how about hitting 3 home runs in one night? That's the baseball equivalent of a hat trick, and that's awfully hard to do.
At the plate, number 11. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. He could really use a knock here, 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ball and no strikes. Here it is. Leclerc, a right-hander who stands an even 6 feet. He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level. 4 runs, 8 hits, and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. Swings right over the top of that one. 2-1.
All the makings of a big inning right here. One already left a yard, and the power hitters are coming up.
Now the 2-1 is taken, ball 3.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. Stopped by the post office to get stamps on the way to mailing in that swing. It's 3-2 now. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
2-0 count, the pitch, and it's fouled away. The 2-1. Jose Canseco is on deck. Into the corner and slicing foul. Here comes the payoff pitch. There's ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Daryl Strawberry comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Got him out on his front foot there as it swung on and missed for strike 1.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
You know, as a former fielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in 2 places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball foul.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch and a guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately not, and now you've got a couple of guys on.
Tino Martinez is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Williams at second. Strawberry is over at first with 1 away. And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now. From the belt, the pitch.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
And he lays off ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Oh, that's a walk that could really change the complexion of the game. With the bases loaded, if he gives up a base hit right here, it could get real ugly.
John Franco was called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only 1 man out. Now here's the first offering. Cecil Fielder is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0.
This is a tough spot in the game right here, but when you're a veteran pitcher and you've seen these kind of situations throughout your career, you step back, you make quality pitches, and you trust you'll wiggle your way out of it.
That's by him for strike one.
Hey, that's the kind of swing you'd like to see a guy take with the bases loaded. He's going for the downs.
Fly ball out toward right field. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And they will tack on another on the sac fly, make it a 5-2 game now. So the next to bat will be Tim Raines. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
There are every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
2 down, runners at first and second. That evens it up 1-1. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
All even now, 2-2. And this is swung on and missed. Might have even been a foul tip that's held on to, but either way, the side is retired. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Yankees are out in front, 5-2. Daryl Strawberry will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
Now playing left field, number 18.
Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring in Jimmy Rollins.
Leading up for the Rangers, the shortstop, Jimmy Rollins.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Probably a design take right there.
The windup and the 0-1.
Ball. 1-1.
Right side. Reined in. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
The first baseman, number 5, Albert.
Next, here is
Pujols.
Albert Pujols. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch on its way. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
Got to find a way to scratch at least 1 across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
No ball.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
Drilled right back up the middle, and that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. To be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. To the plate now, Eddie Matthews. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Matthews is carrying around a sparkling slugging percentage up over 500. Obviously a huge threat every time he grabs a bat. The 0-2 home. Now this is on the ground to first. We'll see if they can get two. There's one on to first. And talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. One batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. 1 hit's all they get. We've played 8 full. It's the Yankees 5 and the Rangers 2. Joe Barlow enters from the pen to start.
Leading off for the Yankees, the third baseman, Alfonso Soriano.
First delivery to him. The pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Some movement now in that Texas bullpen as a left-hander starts to get cranking down there. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. The pitch. Grounded to short. Scooped up. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Up next for the Yankees, the catcher.
Digging in next, Jorge Posada. Is eye out for him in his last trip. Now the first pitch. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
We're going to see him throw that hard fastball early and often.
Set to deliver the 0-1. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. 1 out, nobody on. One and 2 to the Yankees catcher.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. And it's gone as they add still another. Jorge Posada with the solo shot. 24 home runs for him on the season as they open it up to 6-2 now. Fans are getting plenty of souvenirs today. That's the 5th ball we've seen clear the fence by just this one lineup alone.
Yeah, Matty V. How about this, D-Row? If you come to watch offense, you picked the right game to come and see.
5 bombs from one team. Everybody in the lineup. They're making fun right now of the guys who...
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gone! Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. So a solo shot here to left center field, his 4th in the ball game, and the lead is now 7-2.
You know, talk about having a great day. 4 home runs in one game. I would say that's more than great. That's a spectacular day.
Andrew Chafin enters the game with 1 gone in the top of inning number 9.
Number 39, Andrew Chafin. Now batting.
At the plate now, number 11, as he'll go after a hard sinker. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Chafin playing here in his age 31 season. He was selected in the 1st round back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
1 strike.
Now the 2-1. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Wow, he's just a lost cause in this one. That's the 4th time he struck out in this game alone, and that's not something you'll forget very quickly. That's about as bad of a day as you can have.
Stepping in now, Bernie Williams. Grounder down the line at third. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And a good job to get to it quickly and get it back in. That'll hold him to a 2-out single.
The left fielder, Daryl Strawberry.
Standing in now, Daryl Strawberry. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Here's a look over to first. Runner's back. Williams is off of first with 2 away. 2-0 to the Yankees left fielder.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. Home run number 15 for him thus far, as this is now a 7-run ball game. So batting practice continues here today as they notch their 7th home run of the game.
Oh, Matty V, this has turned into a lopsided one here. How about this, D-Row? 7th home run of this game alone.
This is crazy. They knew coming in they had the lineup to do damage, but this is getting absolutely out of hand right now. This guy is missing over the heart of the plate. This trend could continue.
He drew a base on balls his first time up. 0-1 count. Here it comes.
Ball.
And they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. As we head toward a conclusion in this one, I think it's fair to say that it's going to be a long time before you see a team perform like this again at the plate.
Yeah, the ability of this lineup to hit that many home runs, I mean, strewn throughout the line, it screams to the modern day of baseball. The 3 true outcomes. These guys aren't worried about hitting singles. They're trying to stop traffic over that fence.
D-Roy, it can't be better said. I think the day and age right now for pitchers is you have to approach just about every pitch like it's a 2-strike pitch. No get me over curveballs, no get me over changeups. Every pitch has to be thrown with a purpose.
Into the box now, Cecil Fielder, as he'll chase one up around the letters here for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Line drive to center field, and that's in there, base hit.
Hey, listen, when you have a good sinker, you have to throw it, but he's going to have to get the ball much lower in the zone than that last one.
Yeah, from the offensive side, Dan, 2-seamer, pitcher, sinker baller, what have you. You're looking for that thing to pop out above the belt, and that's exactly what happened.
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the 3rd out. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. One more shot coming up will go to the bottom of the 9th. The Yankees lead it 9-2. Now it'll be Willie Calhoun, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
Willie Calhoun.
Swung on and missed for the first strike.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
shot toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
He doubled up on the heater right there. First one he blew right by him. Second one, timing was on point, and he was able to get a hit.
So now to the plate, Gary Carter, as the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike one. Hard hit ball to second. And that gets through, so he'll have his first base hit, make him 1 for 4 in the game now.
Dan, if they're going to crack through, this has got to be the opportunity they've been looking for right here. They've had a ton of hits, a ton of people on base, but no one has been able to come up with that big knock.
Well, you know what, Dero, this pitcher's kind of worked around trouble the entire time so far. Another inning brewing right here. Let's see if they can't get a big hit here, right here, and bust through in this one.
And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
The 1-2. Breaking ball misses the corner. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. C.J. Cron is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. In now, Vladimir Guerrero. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. That slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
Fouled off. He'll try again. 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Full count, 3-2. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Calhoun rounds the corner and is headed home. 1 run is scored. Here's a second runner around third. Now the relay home. And not in time as the second run scores.
Always nice to get some run production from the bottom of your order, right? That double brings in 2 runs, and the top of the order is coming up here. This could really be a big inning.
Into the box, Nick Solak. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
2-2.
2-2.
A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw to first is in time, and the Rangers are now down to their final out of the game.
The center fielder, number 1, Richie.
So the batting order now and set to go, Richie Ashburn. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. And he will make the catch with ease, and the Yankees have claimed the 4th consecutive victory here as this ball game is over. And this ball game ends at a 9-4 final score. The Yanks jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Kenny Rogers records the victory, his 13th of the year. Stanton hammers down the 5-out save, his 2nd. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees, 9 runs on 15 hits. 1 error, they left 8 runners on base. For the Rangers, 4 runs on 10 hits. No errors, they left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 46 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind